Get in, nerds. We're playing Victoria 3. We are in the midst of a global war, so let's get right to it. I think we're going to grab... There's Revolutionary Sierra Leone. Russia sides with Spain. Spain's just going up against the Philippines, so that shouldn't be a problem. We should be winning this if... Okay, so Mexico is bailed out of the war, but at this point... America should no longer have war support protection, and they're losing war support much, much faster than we are. So, I'm pretty happy to simply continue to fight. With that being said, let's grab the Army of the West Indies and put them in Brazil so that we can have success over here, because this is about to pop off. Alright, and now America will accept losing their claim on Texas, so let's do it. Alright, and now we can put all of our forces in Brazil to deal with the military revolt there. It has been a wild series of wars, but on the other hand, this war will have been extremely productive for us because we now have Brazil as our protectorate, which is just enormously good. I'm extremely pleased with that as an outcome, and we got Brazil as a protectorate without getting any infamy, which means we're way out on top in front of this, and that makes me extremely pleased. Alright, so small armies we can throw into other areas. In particular, we've got a revolt in Transvaal that needs to be crushed. We've got a revolt in Sierra Leone that needs to be put down. And what else? So this is Sierra Leone. This is the Ionians, which we're good to go on. Persia's got a civil war popping off. British East Indies is offering to transfer the subject of Tidor. If we will back them in their ongoing diplomatic play against the Sambas Liberal Revolt, I'll accept that. So, we will need an army to deal with that. Let's actually grab the Australians, because they're no longer needed over here in Sierra Leone. We'll put them over here. How close is this to going off? Plenty of time. Alright, so that should be just fine. Things are going to be rough in the Transvaal for a minute, but once we got an army there, that'll sort itself out really, really quickly. It looks like we've got really solid force comparisons in Brazil. So we are already getting wins there everywhere we need to get wins. Over here, force comparison is not as good. Oh, never mind. It's much better now. Alright, so the Brazilian military revolt should be properly completed pretty shortly. And the Army of Canada is on its way to the Transvaal to deal with that. So I think we're basically good to go. But it's not Bhutan, it's Bhutan. I'm going to absolve your obligation to us. I don't think that we need to concern ourselves with that. The Army of India is on its way back to Britain. Let's get them on their way to Brazil. Austria-Hungary sides with Harar. Who's going after Harar? What is this? A Harari proletarian revolt. Oh, okay. Well, I'm actually not going to concern myself with that one bit. The Army of the West Indies can also go to... Actually, no. They're good to go. Alright. Contrary to popular belief, I am recovering from this financially. It has been a big hole in my finances, but I think we're going to be able to get our armies demobilized relatively soon. There's the Sambas Liberal revolts. Sierra Leone is already sorted. I think some of our puppets sent forces there to deal with that. These are popping off in Persia probably because they had their economy cut in half by Germany. Return state in the Caribbean. France is trying to take over IT. Don't take over IT, France. What's wrong with you? France, you fools. Stop it. Yeah, Russia, you help out with that situation. And Germany too. All right. So that's I could just pile in. There's oil turbine and art silk at the same time. What if I took Arabistan? Oh, no, this is... That's not the territory we're going after. Alright. You know, no, I'm very confident in Germany and Austria-Hungary's ability together to fight France, so we'll just continue to do what we need to do in our various wars around the globe. We've got the Sambas Liberal Revolt knocked out. Spain sides with Colombia in a war against an Amazonian uprising. This is probably caused by things going totally sideways in Brazil. In our protectorate, Brazil. So that should be just fine. So I think, with our infamy relatively low... Perfect. I think it will be time... Yeah. Pretty soon. Once these two wars are over, I think I might go for an annexation of Belgium. Because I think it's the time. We got low infamy. Our economy is not as good as it could be. We can get those territories incorporated before the end of the game. And I think that's generally where we want to go to. And if we need to bring more forces, we can. And with Germany and France being in a war with each other, I don't think either of them is going to really be in a position to fight me over Belgium. So I think that's going to be where we're going next. And that'll basically be right on time, I think. So we've got a lot of armies redeploying back to Britain, which is just fine with me. There's the Sambas Liberal Revolt popping off. Let's restation the Household Division back in Britain itself. And the Transvaal Capitalist Revolt should be sorting itself out within the next week or so. And there goes that. So how much infamy is it going to be to annex Belgium? Only 15. All right. Let's do it. All right, so they've refused. I'm going to grab the Army of Ireland for this. And I'm going to put them there. So this is one of our larger armies, but they're the only army that's going there for now. Let's get through the opening moves. I can get help from a couple of different countries if I need it, but I don't think I need it. We'll see. I might be about to make a huge mistake here, frankly. But we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Alright, perfect. Force comparison here is looking really solid. Italy has chosen to side with Belgium. Italy has been formed. They're in the German market. All right. Well, I'm hoping Austria-Hungary helps out. Spain would accept in Gibraltar. But Spain, you're standing against me a lot, and in Gibraltar makes you easy to take out of these wars. I feel confident in my ability to stand up to Spain. Or to Italy, rather. So let's mobilize the rest of the armies. So put the army of India over here. And for the other armies, we'll grab some fleets and put them in the Mediterranean just to bonk on Italy's fleets, but I think otherwise, I don't necessarily feel a need to really go after Italy. What does Italy want here? They want Gujarat. Good luck with that. Okay, so there's a very large Italian army coming to deal with this. So we'll go ahead and we'll put our we'll put a proper armed force in Belgium, since that's going to be the main front. Latvian mass migration to Munster, wonderful. And we'll get that going. Army of the West Indies, you can come too. Everybody can join. Everyone can be part of our invasion. And after that, we'll go after Italy if there's still any reason to go after Italy. Alright, Army of Ireland is on its way. You bugged? I think they may actually be in position here. Force comparison's looking pretty solid. We got more troops coming in. Okay, alright. I think we just got some visual noise here. Alright, so with a very strong force comparison here, I think I'm feeling extremely confident in our ability to win this war without a problem. Infamy is at 15.3, which is what it is. France is going after an uprising in Sulu. A lot of these armies are not maxed out in, ooh! Zeppelins. That means we can put our skyscraper with an airship mooring post. And that gives us 10 prestige. Oh, yeah. We got a Zeppelin. Oh, yeah. Giggity, giggity. I don't know why I'm acting like this is a giggity, giggity moment. It's not. So, let's fight. How are things going? Looks like we are winning. Winning one battle, winning two battles. All right, beautiful. So, I'm very confident now in our ability to succeed at this with things going as they are going. Let me make sure all my fleets have someone on convoy raiding. Let's go ahead and put in the Cape of in the Straits of Gibraltar. Put you on raiding as well, because this will make it hard for Italy to supply these armies, and that'll hopefully spell victory for us within a very reasonable time frame. But unfortunately, we do need to put one army in the channel just to get rid of the Italian armies that are faffing up, the Italian navies that are faffing about over there. This guy's very good. He's a feminist. Perfect. Alright, we got some occupation going already. They are winning this battle, but we are winning this one. And Flanders is Belgium's capital. So if we can get a hold of Flanders, we can win. Oh boy. I wouldn't, doesn't look like a very nice place to have a battle. Alright, beautiful. So that's the front moved. And that's all of that territory taken over. Co-belligerent in default. Hold on. So this battle is still happening. We are fleeing. Do they get any occupation here? No. Alright, so that should be good to go. So now the question is, do I want to invade Italy? And I think the actual answer is almost assuredly not. With Belgium losing support at a rapid rate, but I think I actually might have to. So, let's go ahead and grab the Sheerness Station fleet and plan a naval invasion of Sicily using the Army of the Cape of Good Hope. And what we're going to do is we're going to station the other armies nearby so that as soon as that situation, as soon as there's a landing, we'll be able to get our troops into the action. Alright. Everyone's on their way. That should be just fine. We are fighting a naval battle. We're winning a naval battle here. Rubber in Tanganyika, Rubber Rush. This place seems to be the most effective. It's the same thing we always say. So, what is the capital of Italy at this stage? It's Lombardy. Okay, so that was I'm confusing my various games of Victoria 3 here. But I think we're good to go. Unfortunately, Italy is a negotiating participant in this war. Belgium is losing war support rapidly, so I think Italy will probably capitulate as soon as it stops being... as soon as Belgium does, because they don't have anything else to gain from participation in this war, and then finally we'll be able to demobilize our armies. I ate through a massive amount of gold reserves in this series of wars, like 100 million pounds altogether. What is going on over here? There's a Congolese aristocratic revolt, and Austria-Hungary is involved somehow. Is Congo part of Austria-Hungary? Portugal. Portugal is a protectorate of Austria-Hungary. That's what happened. That's right. I get a little confused in the situation the sort of whole diplomatic situation between this run and the other one that I'm kind of in the middle of. And we're winning our naval invasions here. So that should be pretty straightforward overall. Another Hell on Earth event. The perpetrators will pay for their crimes. Perfect. Belgium is next. Let's quickly go ahead and incorporate these territories. That's given us a small shortage of bureaucracy, so let's go ahead and move yet another one of our government administrations over to switchboards. Let's see, West Country is going to be next. And we'll do the lowlands as well. That'll give us plenty of administrative capacity to help out with. Luxembourg wants a defensive pact. No. We'll go ahead and normalize production methods. Oh, goodness. Flanders is doing quite badly overall. We're getting some railways built up. But they're going to need more. And what about Wallonia? How much market access have they got? Oh boy, it's really bad in Wallonia. It's probably at least partially because of devastation, though. Even so, we'll build up a bunch of railways and we'll see where that takes us. So now we're at war with Italy. They still don't want... they will accept a white peace. I will accept a white peace. And now we are finally out of war. Whew. It has been a long couple of years. So from here, I think we're going to focus a little bit more on Wallonia and Flanders, and we're going to try to get their production methods going a little better so that they can have things go well. Am I mostly doing... No. They shouldn't be on precision tools. They should be on luxury furniture production. Glassworks. Actually, I think I might be able to put everyone on automatic bottle blowers. How's oil doing in our market? Oil's pretty solid. It's going to cost a lot of oil. That's better. The turn of the century. To celebrate the end of the 19th century, in 1925, in the beginning of the 20th, a massive Ferris wheel has been constructed in London. From its pods, the fireworks of the New Year's can be seen all across the grand city of London. The greatest aspiration of humanity is to look down upon everyone else, even if just for the briefest moment. To the new century, 5 legitimacy and 10% loyalists from standard of living increases, or away with the old 5% of upper and middle stratum pops become more loyalist. Whew, that is... Both of those are extremely tempting. I'm going to go with the second one, I think. Because I don't have much use for legitimacy, and... No, I'm going to go with this one, because that one's going to affect the lower stratum, and that's going to be potentially very useful to us. Okay, I do have some places on mechanized power looms. That's right. So, do Flanders and Wallonia have power plants? They do. Alright, wonderful. Perfect, alright. And we'll just get... I'm just going to start automating industries here. Steel mills are good. Ooh, no, that's not at all profitable. No profit in that. Okay. Now they're hiring. Paper mills. It's a little better. Arts academies, you're fine. Textile mills. I'll put you on automatic. There you go. Electrics industries. Make you some radios. Synthetics plants. I'm trying to be a jerk, but I don't feel like we really need those anyway. Food industries don't have the tech for automated bakery yet. Artillery foundries, we'll just automate as much as we can here. Alright, so that should help things out in Wallonia. Very low unemployment. Turmoil's getting down there. Still having a problem with market access. How are the railways coming? They're being worked on. They're being worked on at the moment. Even as we speak. They're also being worked on. Flanders will do about the same. Use machine steel tools. Motor industries, let's go ahead and put on rotary valve engine. Nothing to do in fertilizer plants. Glassworks are good to go. Steel mills are good to go. Textile mills will power them. Furniture manufacturers, let's go to the rotary valve engine. Explosives factories, you're fine. Paper mills, rotary valve engine. Electrics industries produce radios. Food industries don't have the tech for that one. Synthetics plants, you're good. Artillery foundries, automate. Nothing else to do. You need to automate. Logging camps, you for sure need to use. Rail carts. Refrigerated storage. Electric fences. Is the slaughterhouse, perhaps? Does make them more productive. Alright, beautiful. Cool. Against the odds, despite not enjoying full rights under British law, some wealthier Afro-Antillayan people have begun moving into neighborhoods and frequenting establishments they would normally be excluded from. If we want our children to have a future, this is where we should raise them, he said. I want them to live somewhere safe. She crossed her arms. Have you seen the looks we get? When people talk about safe, they don't mean for us, they mean from us. Need some new regulations. They fairly earned their success in all it entails. I'm going to go with the second one. Afro-Antillayan people aren't Afro-Antillians accepted in our laws? Hold on. Where were they located? Did I mess up here? Aren't the NTs somewhere around here? Am I making that up? Well, anyway, never mind. It is what it is. I may have reduced my legitimacy for nothing here, but that's okay. Oh boy, there's something going on. Swiss liberal revolt. Okay. Don't need to deal with that. It doesn't impact anything. Wallonia also has some livestock ranches. We'll go ahead and set them on more automated methods. And we'll do the same with their logging camps. Don't need chainsaws. And mines are doing just fine. Are my logging camps in Britain using the, using the automated methods? I think they might not be. Oh, yeah, they are. Let's put the ones in the Empire on rail transport at least. Okay, so Ceylon and Ghana need more transport. Cool. Togo, Ceylon, Ghana, Togo. Ceylon, Ghana, Togo, Guinea. Volta. Ceylon, Ghana, Togo, Volta. Need more railways. Ceylon, Ghana, Togo, Volta. Where's Volta? And Guinea. Alright. Oh my goodness. Colonial exhibition in London. An exhibition displaying the wealth of our colonies across the world has been held in the home counties, drawing in visitors with displays of exotic animals, natural resources, and ethnological expositions of the Luba peoples in a simulated native village. Our race we think is depressed enough without exhibiting one of us with the apes. We think we are worthy of being considered human beings with souls. While studying and educational, this makes middle stardom pops in the home counties more loyalist, or perhaps these human displays are excessive. This makes the rural folk, Anglican church, and petit bourgeois mad, but increases the strength of the intelligentsia and makes them happier. Yeah, I gotta do this second one here, y'all. This one's just too freaking weird. Let's not put human beings in zoos here, guys. That's just dumb and bad. Alright, so I was fixing up the production methods of our logging camps. Goodness. Sierra Leone, how can you do this? I'm trying to work here. I'm trying to work. Alright. Army of Australia, you deal with this situation. I'm working on production methods right now. It's production methods. It's production methods day. This is my production methods day. I'm just trying to remember which places I need to build more transport. South Cameroon for sure. North Cameroon. Dahomey. Hausaland. South Cameroon, North Cameroon, Dahomey, and Hausaland. Lindy. Alright. Dahomey. Hausaland. South Cameroon, North Cameroon. And we have another event, Art Nouveau. The spread of a new artistic style inspired by nature, imitating the sinuous curves of plants through robust iron and glass to convey the contradictions of progress, has reached London's higher spheres. Well, you know, I just painted on. I went on without design or sketch. It grew as I painted. And toward the end I reached such a point of perfection, putting in every touch with such freedom, that when I came round to the corner where I started, why, I had to paint a part of it over again, as the difference would have been too marked. And the harmony in blue and gold developing, you know, I forgot everything in my joy of it. The art style is truly mesmerizing. English becomes obsessed with fine art, and arts academies get throughput, or, and they say painting well, without a design, well, it shows. This pisses off academics and aristocrats. We'll go with the first one. All right, so we were working on our lumber mines, the mines where we mine lumber with our pickaxes. Uganda. So we do need some in Uganda, Equatoria, Chubu, Mozambique, Benin. Wow. Transport's just rough all across Africa. You know what? I'm gonna do all these, and we're just gonna kind of build more railways everywhere in Africa at this point, because this is getting to be pretty rough. We gotta be automating these at least a little bit. All right. That's all of them. Oh, my goodness. We're getting a lot of events here, friends, and I'm trying to get this done before we end the episode, and I think we're way over in... Why do I have so many lumber mills anyway? What is it with all this wood I'm using? Alright, the steam omnibus. With government regulations on mechanically propelled vehicles loosening and more efficient steam engines being developed, steam-powered transport buses have begun to roam the home counties with greater frequency. The motor omnibuses are steam-propelled, and what is of importance in a town of the character of Canterbury, are entirely free from smell, noise, and vibration. 5% urban center throughput. These machines will drive the growth of our cities. Wonderful. Alright. Our infamy is at 8.0. So I think at the beginning of the next episode we can get started with additional aggressions. But for the moment, we've got to put a pin in it. So, I've had a good time. I hope you all have had a good time. And I will see you on the other side, when we'll talk about the London Metro.